ASL Premier League, Group Stage, Round of 32.
Alrighty, while people are guessing numbers at random trying to win a caster dollar, let's go ahead and introduce these two players for the consolation bracket. In the bottom right-hand corner, our co-caster of especially the Challenger League, the Purple Protoss.
EnderSword.
And his opponent spawning vertically above him in the top right, in teal, from Formless Gaming, it's our Zerg player,
Yaki.
Alright, so all choosing in Stronghold here for our macro Zerg and our reasonably aggressive Protoss.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet $1 million caster dollars unofficially.
Whoa.
That he's not going to do a proxy Stargate.
No, I do not think we will see a proxy Stargate. I don't think I'll take that bet. But I wouldn't be too surprised to see some kind of gateway timing come out of EnderSword. Maybe not that 5 gate that we saw him use against the Terran, but I think a gateway timing or some kind of aggressive play would be strong at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. That is exactly what I expect to see.
Yeah. There's a number of reasons why it could be good as well. One is, of course, the long rush distance. Protoss ignores that with Watergate. 2 is the fact that Yaki favours macro. So if Yaki plays to his style that we've seen most games, he's likely to go possibly a bit too drone heavy, and Ender has the chance to punish that with his aggression.
Yep. I wish there had been a proxy hat. Oh, another proxy hat. That should have been kind of cool. Yeah.
Proxy hat is probably better. I would have gone for better against Terran. Sorry, against Protoss than Terran normally.
Yeah. I would think so anyway.
Yeah. Just because they tend not to have. Don't tell it. It'll be fine. They'll work it out. But Ender's now just scouting for the first time. And actually, no wait, he's not scouting for the first time. What am I talking about? He was scouting for ages. Where's this probe going? That's really what I meant to say. Where is this probe going? Is he proxying?
He thinks it's a cross spawn?
No. He's got the probe in his opponent's base. I'm just really confused why this pylon's going down. Is he hiding something? Maybe it's like hidden Dark Templar.
Oh, hidden tech.
Yeah. I want to say like hidden Twilight, because the Stargate doesn't make that much sense to me, putting it all the way over here. It feels a bit fun. Yeah, there we go.
That's what it is. And we got a greedy Yaki. 3 base.
Yeah.
No gas.
Well, Yaki sees that there's no expansion out of his Protoss foe. He sees that there's no Nexus being taken, and because of that, he's going to be a little bit more on the conservative side, I suspect. He's going to be aware of the fact that there is that chance that something a bit funky is going on, and of course, something a bit funky is going on because Ender's proxying a Twilight Council. I want to see if he goes Blink or DTs, but my gut says DTs because otherwise, I don't know. Maybe let's just wait and find out.
It's DT.
Cool. I feel confirmed.
It looks like the Mundingus saw that one coming.
I actually know him. Hey Dingus. Was chatting to him in the break.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's looking at harassing the front door of Yaki. From Yaki.
And there's nothing that can be done about it either.
No,
the Stalker hasn't come out. No, he hasn't even built a mothership core, which is quite unusual.
Well, it's because he's pushing that tech.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe. I just feel like it could have been done a little bit better. Rushing out the tech, maybe. Because you can get this. No, just chasing it.
That was close.
Down to 72 hit points, though. Nearly losing that gateway. I'm waiting
for the forward pylon that he needs for this to work.
Yeah. and it's kind of late at this point. With that probe only heading across now, the Dark Shrine is finished in 3 seconds. I think it would actually save time to just warp in at the proxy with the Dark Shrine rather than wait for the next one. But I think Ender is of a different mind to that, possibly because his gates haven't finished. That could be a factor by this point. He's going for like a fairly quick Dark Templar rush, but this late Nexus is really going to hold him back if he tries to transition into the mid game after this. I think it's going to have to be a 2-base all-in to follow this up, and the DTs are going to have to do at least a bit of damage. The chances feel good though. No spores down yet. 20 seconds left on the lair. The DTs are going to arrive before that, unless... where are they moving? Where are they going? Is it one to each base?
I would hope so. I don't think he figured a third base was going to be here already. He should split off that third guy. Or go for tech.
This is a little bit unusual, actually, just the way he's going for this. But straight away, going into the main, the Dark Templar cutting away at that lair, trying to deny any potential tech. But the first Overseer is on its way in the main base. I don't think these guys are going to kill the lair off in time. You need 3 or 4 to get away with that. And killing the drones at this point is probably a better choice. Another really interesting decision we sometimes see. 3 more DTs in the third. Okay, that one actually might die. The natural base, I think, isn't going to get dealt with. Oh. Wow, he got the lair. I'm so surprised he got that lair.
He's almost got the natural.
Where's the Overseer? The Overseer's not coming down. He's going to get the natural. And the third. Zerg's no bases. Yaki doesn't have enough. He's desperately trying to get enough minerals. Does he hit 300? He makes it. Wow. That was, I think, a little bit more effective than it should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to say there. I'm really surprised by how effective that turned out to be for EnderSword. Just hitting that DG timing of a 1-base play. When you see a Protoss on 1 base and you look in the main and with your Overlord and you see there's nothing in there, you don't think it's a 4-gate. Not at 6 minutes. You think, oh god, where's the Dark Shrine? And no spores came down from Yaki. He's really, really damaged by that, and he could have avoided it so easily with the... if those Stalkers take out that Overseer... No, it didn't happen. Okay, so EnderSword, I was really scared that he was just going to win with the Stalkers killing that Overseer there, but actually, Ender's just decided that instead of macroing up too much, he's actually just going to walk past this whole army, go straight for the main. This is a very, very strange play from our Protoss player, but it's really unusual to see a timing like this, but it's working for him. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just funky.
All the queens are gone because the Overseer never moved out to help.
Yeah, the DT is cleaning up. How many kills has that guy got? 9 kills on that Dark Templar alone, and we already know that a number of hatcheries have been killed off in the process. Finally, that DT does go down, but he was a bit of an MVP, and more Stalkers coming in for EnderSword. The drones are doing their best to kill off these Stalkers, but that's not really what they were designed for. Gotta say.
Oh, they got one.
Yay! Bit of a consolation prize. EnderSword hitting that really strong timing, moving up into the main. He's got Zealots to support this. There are 3 Roaches, but there are 5 Stalkers. The composition is really, really, really good for Ender compared to what his opponent is able to pump out of his damaged Econ. And Yaki calls GG.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Second time on this map, in the opposite corner, in the upper left-hand corner, from, you said, Deadly Gaming. It is up. He's up 1-0 right now. Yeah. It is.
EnderSword.
And he's showing his Canadian side there as he apologises for the inconvenience. But his opponent is going full American. It's the 4th of July today, and he feels filled with spirit. It's falling in the bottom right. As a Zerg player for what could be the final time, from Formless Gaming, we have...
Yaki.
Yeah, that something would be my chair.
I was going to say, I was actually meaning to ask. I wasn't sure if it was like a door or a chair.
It's my chair. I've had it forever. This is what happens when you're on your computer all the time.
Fair enough. So yeah, once again, this 9 Scout and this Forge Fast Expand, these are basically replica builds.
Except no cooldown for Yaki yet.
Not yet. He's thinking about it. There we go.
Yeah, but yeah, basically they're doing exactly what they were doing last game, just on opposite sides of the map.
With Ender having seen this pool timing, he's going to know that he's safe to go Nexus first. 14 pool is basically safe to go Nexus first. And the only thing that could prevent that happening is this drone that's going to be hanging around the natural to prevent that exact thing happening. Oh, no, he's just going to walk past. Whatever. Fair enough. And Ender, however, catches it. He gets that denial. He's giving his probe down. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a pylon block. But if you pylon block after... Well, if you pylon block after 14 pool, sorry, you can see some immediate aggression as a response. A lot of lings can be pumped out, and actually seeing a gas already on its way.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, yeah, that's what you got to do. If you're not going to immediately go take that third base, which he didn't, yeah, he has to be aggressive. You know where the cannon's going.
Right behind the wall, where it belongs. Or in the natural if he fancies, but I don't think he does. Okay, I was kind of expecting Yaki to put on some pressure. With this gas being taken, I was thinking he was going to make a few lings, go and do a little bit of damage, but he might just be waiting for speed.
Might be playing it off as a bluff, like you're expecting me to do this, but I'm actually going to do this.
Yeah, I don't know if EnderSword has scouted it though. I don't think he's seen up in the base since he denied that hatchery. It was killed, but yeah, it was killed by the drone. So it's not the way. See, if you had those lings up now, they'd be running into the base. They'd be running up and into the base and being really irritating. But he didn't have the lava available at the time, I don't think. So it didn't work out that way. And now the cannon is up for Ender. The probe is holding position in the wall. It might be a little bit off center.
Yeah, I think they could squeak through there.
Yeah. So yeah, very late hatch for Yaki as well.
Yeah, Yaki does see the chrono on the gateway, and I haven't saw him click on it.
I'm quite intrigued by that chrono on the gateway.
Yeah, he probably wants to see what that's going to be.
If you chrono your gateway at this point in the game, really it means you're planning on being directly aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Or you really hate the idea of your opponent being able to scout. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
That ling, because it's on hold position, the probe went through it, it got one attack off, and then Yaki didn't notice. And,
wow.
Isn't it nothing? It's just pretty unfortunate. Okay, so it's going to get away there. Ender's Zealot going straight back to the wall, back on hold position, and a sentry to back this up. You going to see another one? Where the gas is at?
Alright, we got the roach one. Ling speed's done. Right now.
Yeah. Without a third base, this looks quite aggressive, gotta say.
This looks like a 2-base roach timing.
Yeah. Ling Roach would be pretty good with speed, just getting across the map, busting through that. Yeah, there you go. 8 roaches.
Focus down the Zealot really quick, and then have the lings run into the main while the roaches are busy at the doorway.
Absolutely. Can tell you're a Zerg player. Only a single
oh yeah.
as well.
I've done this a million times.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's like, okay.
Yeah. Scary looking pressure coming out of Yaki. He does not want to be out of this game. He does not want to drop out of this tournament just yet. He's ready. This late Mothership call from Ender as well, and it is late. It's going to mean that there's probably not going to be an Nexus cannon ready to help hold this.
No, definitely not. It won't be ready in time. It just kind of depends how long it takes Yaki to attack, but I don't think he's going to take too long. He's spamming another 12 lings on top. And then the next question is, which Nexus do you use it on? Because the lings are going to run by to the main. So you're only going to get to use it once. You're going to use it on the roaches? You know what I mean?
Natural Nexus. And then you force it to ramp up into your own main.
He's not focused. Oh, he's focusing down the cannon? Oh, he got it.
Yeah. Okay, the sentry is going to be killed off before it gets a chance to drop another force field. They did have a second one available. The cannon's been killed off, and so forces are in. More and more lings are in production now that the wall's been broken.
Mothership core is shooting the rocks.
No! This is why we kill them!
Oh no! And we got a massive
Oh, that's
mass exodus. Oh, the workers, the humanity, the horror. Photon overcharge gets used at the natural. I would move into the main.
There we go. Gonna go into the main where all the infrastructure is. Gonna take out that Artosis pylon as well. So many gates powered by that.
Oh!
And behind this, Yaki's just taking a third. He's got so many units running around in his opponent's base, not really caring about any of that stuff at this point. And he's getting his own macro established behind this. He doesn't have many drones, but he's gonna have a lot more soon. I would just wait in the main until
Yeah, I'm really surprised that he's engaging this.
No, I've changed my mind about that as soon as I said it, and the reason why is if your opponent gets a sentry out, you're stuck in the main. That's bad.
He just wanted the lings and he had, or the probes, and he moved the probes out.
There we go.
Finish.
So many probes have gone down for EnderSword. The lings picking away. 9 probes left. One more about to join, but not as many as are leaving.
Oh, he's down to 5. There goes the only pylon that mattered.
Yeah.
Oh my god, EnderSword he's gonna fall.
This is, I don't see a way,
Yaki! In the bottom right hand corner for Deadly Gaming, our co-caster, the Purple Protoss.
EnderSword.
And his opponent spawning across horizontally in the bottom left. In teal from Formless Gaming, it's our Zerg player,
Yaki.
I think every game we've seen aggression out of Ender, right? Even with the Forge Fast Expand.
Yeah. Well, in the last game, we didn't get a chance to see what he was going for.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah. I liked the aggression out of Yaki, though. That was the first time that he was aggressive at all today. Otherwise, it's been macro.
Well, apart from that time, he put down he went hatch first in his opponent's main. But other than that...
Oh, yeah, we don't count that. I mean, that was just technically macro.
Technically, it's macro cheese. It's all fine. As I said that last sentence for talking about what Ender was going to do, he was going for +1 gateway timing, just thinking about it. It was going to be kind of fairly stalker heavy, just from the gases and the number of gates he had building in his main. So that's what he was going for. He was going for another timing. As we've seen, every single game, he hits timings. Toss is good at it. It's a smart play.
Yep. Alright, well, he's just going to scout around here for a bit. It's going to be reasonably uneventful. Oh, he's not going to be able to deny it. He took too long. Oh, but he didn't have enough money quite in time. Oh, he's going to play the fast expand.
Yeah, that's really annoying. It's easier for Protoss to get down their bases than it is for Zerg, because Zerg has to be right in the middle to turn a drone into a building, whereas a Protoss can do it from any point on the edge. Oh, there we go.
Well, he knew it was going to go eventually.
Yeah. Denying it for a while, though.
Yep. Not bad at all. This is where you should drop a hatchery. You're walled in. Go drop a hatch. Oh,
yeah. Drone squeaking out. You got to make sure that you leave that 1 hex gap. Well, you don't have to leave the 1 hex gap. You actually do fully wall off if you think you're going to be attacked. But so far, Yaki hasn't really done. He certainly hasn't done super early aggression. With the gas being mined, though, perhaps he's identifying that if Toss can hit timings, so can he.
Yeah. I mean, he did a great job last time. Talk about being on the back foot.
Yeah.
And he knows it's a Forge Fast Expand again, just like last game, so you wonder if Yaki's just going to say, alright, it worked last time.
Yeah. I actually think that's exactly what we are going to see.
Well, we're going to find out. Oh, I'm waiting to see if Ling Speed's on the way. He needs that. And then we'll see the timing of that Roach Warren.
Hasn't come down yet.
I know, I'm watching like a hawk. I'll be thrown off if he goes straight into lair tech or something.
I find it really interesting that Ender chronos that Zealot. I mean, I don't hate...
He doesn't want to lose the cheese.
Yeah, no, he did it last game as well. It's like, it's kind of safe, but you could just leave a probe in the wall and then chrono your economy, and then you have economy.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I see it. It's not like that major of a change, but the more chrono you spend in your economy earlier on, the stronger you are for the entire rest of the game.
Now you see how Ender's chronoing out
yeah.
that mothership core this time to make sure it's available if needed.
Bit of a mistake last game where he forgot that. Best unit in the game, right there, just being produced. Sticking it out front, really nice positioning, and you do that to deny exactly what we see here, that Ling is out of the front, and also to give you a bit of early warning should your opponent try and do some pressure. And on the note of pressure, that road runs halfway complete.
Yep, Ling speed's nearly complete. This is going to be similar to last time. It's going to come down to, has Ender learned how to... Well, you know what it mainly came down to was those 3 or 4 Lings that squeezed through before the force field went down, and then killed that sentry off, not allowing that second force field. I really felt like that was a big key to that.
Yeah,
because then the Lings just streamed in.
It was fairly critical. Having the sentries is pretty important, but I don't know. With the mothership core, I'm not sure. I just think that with the mothership core, it'll be a relatively easy hold. Like, that's kind of what the mothership core does. It takes you from that situation where you were about to lose to the one where you're actually kind of okay.
Yeah. Yep. And we got, oh my goodness, lots of Lings and Roaches just streaming down the south side of the map. Oh,
Yeah,
they're going to be spotted.
Yeah, they are. It's really nice to see that Yaki was sending those on a less kind of conventional path to try and hide them, perhaps. But what we actually saw was the Prime just catching them at a perfect time.
Yeah, and it looks like Ender's getting ready to do an attack here, too.
Yes. Proxy Ballon going down towards the theoretical third of Yaki, but right now, bigger problems at home on the front. This is it. Nexus cannon.
See how fast he prompted that one?
So much better.
Needs to focus that pylon.
Needs to finish
Breaks
that wall
in. Oh my.
See, this is the power of the Nexus cannon. All of those Lings in the first wave have already been killed. They haven't even got to the main base yet. The SimCity isn't perfect for EnderSword, but he's doing a really great job of walling off. And actually, that roach that's just been killed was keeping the Lings from flooding in. The Nexus cannon's done so much damage, 8 kills in its own right, and great positioning on that Stalker too is going to mean that this attack, if he gets that second pylon down, oh, that was close.
Oh,
close enough.
He needs to skip the Stalkers.
Nexus
there you
finished.
go.
You need to finish your wall. The wall is like always the priority to get back up as fast as possible, because when you get that up, the Lings can stop doing exactly what we've seen every time. Yaki's just throwing them in. This Stalker and Zealot so far out of position. If they get the surround here, oh no, Yaki! Oh, what are you doing?
That was unfortunate.
He so nearly had a bunch of free units, and it didn't work out with that. So EnderSword's going to hold, and the third base coming down for Yaki is immediately punishable. Ender's got a great worker lead. Watching.
See, now it's too late.
Yeah, there's another Nexus cannon. There's so many Lings.
Unless they all come out again.
I tell you what though.
Free immortal kill.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Not quite. Oh, so close.
Oh, he tried running his last one.
No way. How much health is that on? 8 health! That's 2 Ling hits! Third base, as I said, is coming down for Yaki, but the really important thing to note is he's going for that lair. And if he goes Mutalisk, if we see Mutalisks come out of Yaki, he could do a really good job in this game. Colossi not known for their ability to shoot up, and neither are Mortals. So all the power units are stuck shooting ground to ground.
Yep. For some reason, you know, Colossus never thought to maybe look up and shoot the thing that's in the air, but
the irony is Immortals actually do look up all the time when they think you're not looking, but they don't shoot up, so they're actually just playing silly beggars.
Yep.
As we
Oh
say,
boy.
glorious and ridiculous nation. These roaches are going to clean up this little Zealot harassment for us, but the bigger issue perhaps is this 2 Immortal push. I'm not sure why he made this Colossus Bay if he was planning on just basically doing this all in here. How many gateways do we have? Structures tab. 4 gateways, so this isn't really an all-in by any stretch. just because of the great saturation we see. And in fact, no, that's not a probe, that's immortal. This is still going to be really tough for Yaki to hold. But with good, yeah,
good
nice
force field, good slow.
Only got one, or maybe another one. Yeah, one more force field available. This third base is going to get picked off, but the counter attack and lack of recall as well. If the Lings and everything gets a good surround on, could he take this? I don't know.
I think he could take this.
No,
three
he can't. There's too many immortals. Just too much. He needs the Lings to get right up in there, and even then, it's possibly just too late because there's 1,200 banked minerals. If that was a macro hatch, maybe he could make enough Lings to hold this. But right now, the force of EnderSword is looking unstoppable as it moves towards the natural. Back at home, he's even making Colossi to back this up.
Yep. Here comes the Stalkers.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, decent surround.
Yeah. If any engagement could do it, it's this one. He's not focusing down the immortals. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Down this immortals,
oh boy.
Hydras.
We got Hydras now. Hydras and Queens. There goes the Mothership Core.
Not important now.
No high ground vision.
Queens are good, but they not 6 Stalkers and 2 Immortals good. Every Hydra that pops out of this natural is just getting killed straight off, even though they are on their way. Please tell me they're rallying in the right direction.
EnderSword can taste it. He can taste the round of 16.
It's so close. The Hydras
like
and the drones
pizza.
are all fighting.
Oh my goodness. Wow, actually a couple Stalkers going down here.
Yeah, it was going to happen eventually, but at this point, with 2 Immortals joining the fight,
this might
I just don't think so. The Hydras can't beat the Immortals in a straight up fight with the Stalker reinforcements. Where's the Colossus? There we go. Colossus joining the fight. When he sees that, I think we're going to see yeah, there we go. GG comes out of Yaki as soon as he sees that Colossus.
Oh my. GG!